Hello, hello, how is everyone? How's the music level, by the way, with my voice? Is it the music too loud or is it good? Love the irony. Hey Kirst, hey Zenya, hey Banana, hi Emily, and Puddle, hi! I'm nearly ready to go. Turn down the music a tad, cool. I'm still trying to find the balance. Hey Cinna, I'm still trying to find the complete right balance for the this particular playlist. Hi. For those who have just noticed, Kirst is now a mod. Kirst Pineapple, yay! Thank you, Kirst. Kirst is quite busy though, because they're an amazing mod for a lot of people, so which is totally fine. I'm just so grateful to have the support when we can. Alright, I'm just turning the music down. Is that a little bit better? Of course it's a quiet part of the song when I say that. Kathy, hi! So today, as the title says, we're gonna make a graveyard for Lucky. I'm still trying to figure out where we're gonna put it on the island. So I think one of the first things we're going to have to do is look at the map and try figure it out. I haven't done any terraforming yet on this island because I'm still figuring out what I want to do. So we'll see. We'll figure it out. I'm just gonna turn off the starting zone screen now because I am pretty much ready. Hi. Gosh, the light is really bright today on my face. It's actually looking too bright on the screen, isn't it? Hang on. It's making me look, I mean, I am this pale, but that's a bit better. It was really dark when I turned the computer on, but now it seems to be fine. I don't know. It does its own thing. But yes, welcome on board, Kirst Pineapple. Lots of bills in the chat for you. I've been trying to buy a new microphone this week and I'm not having much luck. This one is a cheap $40 Kmart microphone and it's been good for the start of the stream. Hi Darren! It's been good for, you know, the first 6-7 months of streaming or whatever it's been now. But the arm of it is starting to die and it's starting to not pick up everything I say, and I've got like sure I've got a filter on it, a noise gate on it, but it's not just that. The island tour that I released earlier this week, I had to cut out half of the tour because it just didn't pick up what I was saying. So so time to buy actually a proper microphone, and trying to figure out which one is a bit of a mission because there are so many out there. Oh, that's good, Darren. I am just going to, before we start, I'm just going to clean up a little bit. The flowers are getting wild around here, aren't they? I'm leaving those for now. I'm going to let them grow as much as I can. I just want to put all this stuff away because I ran out of storage. So I just kind of dumped everything here and I need to, I think it should be upgraded now. We'll have a look. Hi, Lauren. Full pockets. Not sure what my ring's looking at, but whatever it is, it's exciting apparently. No. There's Lucky! Yeah, so we're gonna have to figure out where to put his graveyard. Now, this is something we did on stream the other day. This was the last thing we did. We spent pretty much all that stream shopping for codes, right? And I'm really happy with this car park. It was a good test thing. So I will just put this away. And then I'll put the rest of the stuff away and then we'll get started. But I can't figure out where to put these things. There's a lot of stuff that I need to put away at the moment. It seems to be okay, which is good. Oh wait, I'm gonna run out. I've only got space for 6 more items. Yes, I went from the tennis ball to a kappa. I thought I need to wear a kappa outfit today. I like that it was unintentional, but the green sunglasses still work, which is awesome. It means one less, you know, one less thing I had to change. Got to keep the sweet green sunglasses on. Alright, I'm just gonna have to leave the rest of the stuff here for now until later on when we can, actually, I think that's stuff I need today. Yeah, I'm just going to pick it all up. And then I will show you the map and we can try and figure out together where to put this cemetery. There are a few things while I'm just putting this away that I will explain with this cemetery, is that I do want it to be near to the Kid Core island, area. So I think most of you are aware this is a multi-themed island. We're going to have a Kid Core space, a city space, a sort of more tropical area. It's going to be fun trying to get everything. Oh, 5,000 nook miles, yeah. But yeah, we will put this stuff away and then I'll show you the map. I do want to have Lucky near the Kid Core area, just because I'm going to put some sort of brightish stuff in this area. I didn't even know I had a monocle. In this area around the so I'll explain. Wait a minute, I'll bring up the map. So I need to figure out where we're going to put the Kid Core space, and then I want to put the cemetery near it, and I want to sort of have a few bright coloured items in the cemetery to kind of, / graveyard, to kind of bring cohesion a little bit. So while there'll be different spaces and different themes, having them next to each other will flow, if that makes sense. So looking at this, I was considering putting, I've got two options. Where Resident Services is, I wish I had like a special like laser pointer that worked now. So where Resident Services is, I was thinking I could either put the Kid Core on space just to the right of Resident Services, and then the cemetery down a little bit further south or further north of the Kid Core area, and then the tropical space near that too. Or I was thinking that I could put the Kid Core space, like the city space, to the left of Resident Services and down in front, and then to the left of that the Kid Core space, and then the cemetery sort of further up back on one of the hills behind the Kid Core area. What do you think? I haven't, as you can see, I haven't done any terraforming yet. I haven't touched the island in that way. I can't decide. One thing I do like about this map is that island in the middle, and I was thinking I want to keep that island in the middle, but I don't know how I'm going to be able to factor it in with this plan I have of this island. Yeah, like a pointer would be cool, like a teacher with a board. I can't decide. I do think I'll need to get rid of some of the water because there is a lot of water, and maybe make some smaller and bigger, you know. The bottom left corner might be good for a graveyard. I did consider that, yeah, and then we could, Loki hoping you say putting the cemetery on the island. That would be really cool. Hi Haley, all good. That would be a cool idea. I did consider putting this sort of more tropical space where June and Shino and Hi Guinea Gamer Pig, how are you? And Azalea are going to be living. I did think about putting that on the island. But yeah, I can't decide. I think the bottom left hand corner is a good idea. Or I put it, because the other thing is I still haven't decided where to put my house. So I did think about putting it on one of the hills, like the cemetery or graveyard on one of the hills, and then my house behind. But I don't know. Got too many options. And it's sort of that thing that once you start, you don't want to change your mind, because you're like, you know, the map is made of gridded letters, so you could say, oh, that's a good suggestion. I forget about that. There are too many options. Yeah, so I was thinking this more city space will go from E4 to E6 and probably to D6 as well in that little area. And then I thought maybe, actually, you know what? If we do that, we can use E2, that sort of corner for the cemetery, and then do the Kid Core space directly behind it. Go D2, 3 and 4 and make that the Kid Core area. And I know that goes across the island, but we can change that. We can move the island, we can get rid of it. And I think that might be the way to do it, because then the Kid Core area is still touching the city, which is what I want, but it's also touching the cemetery. And it also means that the cemetery will be touching the city core space, which will fit theming as well. So I think that's what we're going to do, is put the like graveyard area in that E2. And I don't know what I'll do in front to make it flow with the beach, but we can do that another time. Yay, alright. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Yeah, I think it's will work with the flow best, right? It's, yes. Okay, now where is Lucky's house at the moment? Because that is the first thing I'm going to have to think about is, I also have to move a bunch of the stuff, but we can do that another point. Hey Lux, how are you? Your brain is solidly just like an actual loading symbol right now. Yeah, mine's feeling a bit the same, so talking this out with everyone has helped. Oh, Lucky's house is already kind of in the right area. I will, let's head over there and just start moving stuff when we need to, moving the buildings and things. All this like mess that we've done while we've been trying things out and trying to get 3 stars. So it's quite a big area here. I don't think we'll need all of it for the cemetery. We could do that more further back and then something else in front in that. So like if we put it around here, we've got space to put something in front, and we can think about that. We could do sort of like a beach area, a desert sort of beach with the, yes, that is a good idea. A way to kind of merge them together, right? Like he's the goodest of boys. He's cool, right? I've never had him on an island before and I'm looking forward to this. I wasn't sure straight away what to do with him, and then I thought, nah, we need to give him a graveyard. I think it'll be really cool, and it's a way of just bringing in a contrast of theming. Yeah, without making it stick out. I just have to get the rest of my tools out before I forget. That, grab these two as well. I'm going to chop down most of the trees, I think, but I just want to save a couple, which is why I was going to eat the trees. I mean, eat the trees! Eat the apple. I nearly went with the pink Kappa outfit, but it felt too Mochi 1.0, and I think we used that tomato head enough with that one. Oh, is Stream Elements gonna listen? I'm nearly there with Streamlabs. It's just taking its time. I've got other stuff that I've been working on for the channel, but we'll get there. Every time you restart, the first thing you do is chop all the trees and dig up all the flowers. Yeah, so you can't put these trees on the beach, can you? No. There are spaces up, like I think up here I did a lot of tree chopping, so there are very empty areas of the beach. I mean of the ground where I've gotten rid of a lot of the trees. Stream Elements Luki, the ultimate lurker. Yeah. It was supposed to be its last ever stream on Monday, but I just haven't got around to like, well, yeah, it takes time. I'm also adding a lot more to Streamlabs than we had in Stream Elements, so that's part of it, is that it's just going to take a while to set it all up. And I will need to do some testing as well at some point, so you may see me pop on for a random stream and it'll just be me testing stuff, so feel free to join me when I do that, but it won't be an official stream or anything. What you called broccoli when you're little, the mini trees. Oh, of course I can't chop. I keep trying to dig up ones I can't because I've not got enough fruit left. Okay, so I think this is probably, I don't want to make it too big. I'm going to try and do it without moving the Able Sisters yet, but we'll see. Like, it's going to fit his house in a bunch of graves. And I think we should be okay. Or do you think I should get Able Sisters? Actually, no, I've changed my mind as I'm saying it. I'm going to get Able Sisters moved, just so it's out of our way. And then I'll have to think about where to put Lucky's house, but I'll do that after. Something else I have to think about is, have we got anything for the ground? Like any sort of pattern or anything for the ground of the cemetery? Or should I just keep it with standard, like, paths like the grass and the dirt, and then add other things? I have to think about it. It does too, Tom. You didn't give me much more storage though. No, I'm good, mate. I don't need the customization. Not right now anyway. Oh, that's another thing I need to do sometime, is speedrun all of Happier in Paradise so we can change the outsides of their houses, but I keep putting it off because I don't want to do it. It takes so long to speedrun 30 houses. Even if I don't do anything with them. I did. I love the flag so much. Hi, Miyu. How are you? All right, Tom. The tailors. I'm good, thanks. Hey, Firefly. How are you today? We are just moving a couple of buildings and then we were going to get started on Lucky's house. One more his yard. Hi, Milk. That better sound fine. No. You just got Taco Bell? Yum! What did you get from Taco Bell? I've only ever had Taco Bell years ago when I was in the US, and we got Taco Bell in New Zealand a few years ago and I've still not had it here. The thing is, like, over there it's like a cheap, you know, you're expecting average quality because it's cheap, you know, but here you're actually paying a little bit more for it, so it's like, I'm gonna get something else for that price. 2 chicken chalupas supremes, yum. Alright, I'm just going to temporarily put the Able sisters right here if there's room. Probably just move that thing, the arch, but that's fine. It's weird they call it the tailors and it's called Able Sisters. Wandor's creating the museum keep the same name. It's true, like, I could understand they're trying to do it so it can help us know what it is, but they don't do it with the Nooks Crannies, so. Try your best to be, get your ear checked out. Well, I hope that it goes well. I want to try Taco Bell, but because it's in town, I'm never really close enough. Yeah, I'm there often, like, I'm around Manners Mall and stuff, but I'm usually there in the morning, and it's like, I'm not getting Taco Bell at 10 AM. You hear about people in the US getting a whole meal from Taco Bell for $8, but here a single quesadilla costs $8. Yeah, and I think, like, you'd hope the quality's a bit better for that price, but you don't, yeah. Yeah, the only one I had it from was one that was just, we were on the way to Vegas. I was on a Contacte years ago, and we were on our way to Vegas, and we stopped at this one in the middle of the desert, and it was, the bathroom has lived with me this time. It was the worst thing I've ever seen. I've only ever seen one other bathroom that was worse, but we won't go into that because I don't want to put people off their food, like, you know. It wouldn't put me off eating it though. I still happily ate. Oh my gosh, my phone's gone wild. I think my mum's... Oh yeah, my mum has been, she's gone on holiday to see her sister and she's just landed. So that's why my phone keeps going wild. I nearly went with her and then I realised, yeah, I can't do that. I don't have that kind of energy yet. One day I'll be back able to go on holiday, but not quite yet. You don't have Taco Bell where you live? Have you ever tried it? I always prefer the mum and pop Mexican restaurants to Taco Bell. Me too, same. There's this one that I used to always go to, Viva Mexico, and they do a really good tres leches. Oh, my accent's going to say it really terribly because tres leches? Oh. No, you know what I mean? It was so good. They still do it. I really want one. No. I was so excited to see Kirst. From my head I just went, oh yeah, Kirst is there, and I was like, wait, no, it's not in this game that I need Kirst. Kirst hasn't shown up for me yet in New Leaf, and because I started playing again a few weeks ago, and like, I just have had the same shoes and stuff for like the whole time, and I want new shoes. And And I can't remember if it's the same in New Leaf as in this, where he just shows up randomly. Alright, let's get to work. I'll just grab the thing for Lucky's house. We won't put it down yet, but I'll just grab it so I've got it. Trying to eat ramen as fast as hard when it's hot. Yeah. But I bought these new ramen bowls. I tweeted them, but I don't think I put them on the Discord. I bought these new ramen bowls earlier this week, and they're like so big that I made ramen and put heaps of veggies and bacon and all this other stuff in it. It was really good, but I made like a huge dish, and it barely takes up a third of the bowl. It makes it look like we're having these tiny meals, whereas afterwards you're like let's talk infrastructure. Yeah, they're huge. An island home. We're gonna talk to Lucky. I keep changing my mind about what to do with like Groucho, where to put him, what sort of thing to give him. I just can't decide. I think once it comes to me, I'll think of it. Oh, good, Miyu. Why has it got a flea? Did I just see it? There's a flea. Like, it's got a flea. No. Oh, it looks like Stream Elements has woken up finally. Good afternoon, Stream Elements. No. Oh, that flea. I can see it jumping around. It's kind of gross seeing it jump when I can't do anything about it. Gosh, my hair looks terrible today. I was too lazy to do anything with it, so it's just a big mess. Alright, Lucky, we gotta get that flea off you. Is it hard? Is it impossible with an umbrella? Oh, that was too far away. Yeah, got it. I felt kind of mean doing it from the front like that and hitting his face. Oh my gosh, my phone just keeps vibrating. Yay for Nook Miles. It's so easy early on to get heaps of Nook Miles, right? Which is good, you need them, but yeah. Alright, let's head over and start planning this. So good, we've got a nice big space to work with now. I will think about chopping more of those trees when we need to. The sad thing about going into Island Designer is it means my awesome hat will disappear. So boring now. Thought he was supposed to be Lucky, yeah. And also, with the fleas kind of hang around his bandages, or his bandages a bit dirty? No. So I am thinking around the edge we will definitely use some of this because I want to put the fence on top of it to make it look like it's, you know, but inside I don't know if we should use anything or not. Although that is probably what I want to put the fence on top of. Because yeah, we don't, that one could be good actually. I just got distracted by Biscuit chasing that bug. Come on, Stream Elements, you can do. And listen to you. What? Yay, Stream Elements. Yeah, I might. What do you think? Should I go with this one? I think that, like, I think in a lot of the other places we're going to use that one, and so I wonder if it should stick to that because I'm using that to put the fence on in other areas, or do I go with this one because it would look kind of cool and spooky and dark? I would probably keep with continuity, right? Because that's going to be the biggest thing with this island, is that even though we're going to have different themes, it has to flow. And I won't put the fencing down yet or anything. I'm just going to put this out as a border and then start putting items down, start decorating the area and see if the size is right. They can always change it. Can use this, yeah, keeping the same codes I think is going to be the biggest thing for us to do to keep this flowing. Because that's the thing, is you can do a non-themed island, you can do a multi-themed island, but I just think it works so much better if there are just little things that make it feel like you're still in the same place. So we're doing a few different themes. We are doing, one area is going to be city. We're going to have a kid core space. We're having a spooky cemetery. We're going to have a tropical area. I've kind of intentionally done this so that it can help people see you don't have to have a set theme to make a really cool island. I think a lot of people feel a real pressure to have a theme or to, you know, do that sort of thing, and I don't think so. Like I do that on this island, on my streams, just because I, you know, like doing one cohesive thing, and I like being able to, you know, help with inspiration. But my main island, my one that's like 18 months old, doesn't have a theme at all. Whether time of year or time of day, so I am still deciding. I don't know, because I think some areas will suit better stuff than other areas, if that makes sense. Actually, I want to have, I'm going to bring this in a tiny bit because I do want to put trees or bushes on the other side of the fence, so I'm going to bring it in a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll know that a little bit more once we have everything down, because having the several different themes going through, they suit different styles. Like a lot of kid core islands suit very sunny styles. A lot of, you know, spooky areas suit the rain or nighttime. So I think we're just going to have to figure that out as we go. You often choose your theme based on the time of year or day you want to set the dream address for. Yeah. I like hearing the order that people do this, because it's different for everyone. Alright, I've kept that there. I just want to see. This is not super big, but we don't need big because it's a cemetery. The music seems louder. I turned it down. It could be just the song, but I'll turn it down even more because I do want to make it right, because I want to stick with this playlist. Because I much prefer it over the other one. It keeps me a bit more, like, not happy. Well, happy's kind of it. I just find it a little bit more, the other one just got really repetitive. Is that a little bit better? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, so that's in the middle. This one doesn't have to be, although I might move it up slightly. Oh, good. Oh, awesome. Will this be big enough? Do I want to go? I don't think I want to go wider. The thing is, like, it looks little at the moment, but as soon as I start putting stuff down, I think it will look a lot bigger. Alright, I'm going to move this slightly. Yes, that really suited yours, Cinna. That date and time. Like and the weather and everything. It was quite early as well, wasn't it? Wasn't it like a 5 AM one or 6 AM one? And that lighting just worked really perfectly. Alright, I think that's a good space. Now I have to decide. I'm kind of thinking two things. So we are going to have to put down the graves, and we could either just put them on the grass. It was a 4 AM one. Oh wow. I guess it makes sense for summer because it'll be lighter earlier, right? Now we could keep it to grass, but then put some sort of concrete around the graves so they stick out a little bit better. That might not make sense, but I do think the best thing will be to keep a lot of grass in here. I wish that we could put custom designs or some sort of pathing underneath the houses like you can in Happy Home Paradise. It's so rude that you can do it on there and it disappears on here. Oh, that was a loud snore from Leroy. I think I'll put his house about here because that gives us all this space to work with. We do need to do some sort of path to his house, so I'll try to keep that clear. I might put benches here and then a few graves around here. Where did I put my storage shed? We'll get some of the stuff out. Thanks, Milk. I'm hoping this will work, but yeah. See, I may change things about 10 times. Oh yes, me too. Well, Kirst, me too with my jungle island. I knew that I wanted nighttime, and so that's why I added all the glowing moss at the end. I thought it would just add that sort of, make it a bit more visible and things. I'm gonna have to change the colours of these because they're all white and I don't want that colour. I'll just grab a few for now. I did want to put these lanterns somewhere because I thought they might look kind of cool in this area, and I grabbed some wheat fields just to make it look a little overgrown in there too. I don't have any benches at the moment, but I might make one. I was still trying to decide what sort of bench we'd want in there. Now, do I have a DIY table in there, or is it left on the other side of the island? Probably on the other side of the island. Yep, it's on the other side of the island. That's okay. Run over and grab it and bring it back. I think I put it next to the campsite just to make it easier when I was inviting everyone. It doesn't matter if I destroy my flowers, it's not like they're staying there. I did kind of wonder if we should use some sort of arch on the entrances as well, but I can't decide. I keep just going to like switch through the tools like this because I'm just so, like, I've been playing so much New Leaf, I forget. No, I've got a tool ring. You've got that. It makes it a lot easier. Okay, before I go on, I'm just going to customize those gravestones. Where is my oh, I've only got 48. What? I must have used a lot already. My pockets are full. Dang it. It's starting to warm up in here already. I need to get some sort of fan or something in here. The air conditioning's not making it into here. 4% battery and you can't. Oh no. Oh no. I hope you find it. Even Leroy made a loud snore then. He's like, oh no. Alright, I've got that. I'm trying to remember what other colours there are. There's a grey, isn't there? Like a darker grey. I like the, oh, the mossy one's cool, but I don't know if I want to go for that style. I'm thinking more the black and the grey, like a couple of different, maybe just the black. Oh, it's hard to decide. I'm going to do at least a couple of black for now, and then we can change our mind if we want. The black ones are cool, right? I like the purple row, like flower on them. But I do like this one as well. I think this one may be better for this build, but actually I'm going to make one grey and one mossy as well, just so we can try them out while we're doing this. I do like the overgrownness of the mossy, but I don't know if that's what I'm going to go for. We just got to try it out. Trial and error is my favourite part of this. I like being a, you know, I always find it easier to decide once I can see it. That would be cool. It would be cool if you could do a little bit more customizing than just the colour. Best way to try them out on the ground is deter. Yeah, and I think, you know, it might not work with, say, the fencing, or there are a few, you know, a lot of things. Oops, no, I don't want to go there because that will put me onto the island. There are, you know, a few things where you need it to work with, so I'm just going to have to try it. Alright, I'm going to put them down. They're not going to stay exactly where we are, and I might put stuff underneath them. It's just to kind of get a feel for what they're going to look like. And this is a really good example of how things can feel like you're running out of, like the space can feel really little that I've made a border of, but it shows how little some of the items actually are, because like that headstone I would have thought would take up way more space than it does. So the mossy one is looking cool. So is the grey one though. This may make our decision harder. We can always do a mix as well, because the thing is, like, graveyards are not normally uniform. Oh, there's a Cree here. I wonder if he's delivering my Happy Home Designer. I bought Happy Home Designer. I managed to get one last brand new copy from an online store a couple of days ago. Maybe he's just going to the neighbour's house and that'll be disappointing. So those are the three. I'm going to put up the fencing. I think we need it. Yeah, I think a mix may be the best thing to do. It'd be cool if we could, no, I'm not gonna, I was gonna say if only we had like some sort of custom code or something to make it look like there was a freshly brewed one, which sounds terrible, but I just think it would, you know, they're all at different stages normally when you go to a graveyard. I think this fencing's perfect for it. I mean, I know I'm using it elsewhere, so it makes sense to keep consistency, but I also think it's a good one to go with. Musgradian, how are you? Good to see you. Oh yes, definitely, Zenya. I don't know if I have the DIY for it yet. Like, I did have this one, but I don't know if I've got that one. I think I do on my other account though, so always make some. Oh yay, Lauren, you won't disappear. I'm good, thanks. Oh, of course, Zenya, the never-ending storage. No. Have you maxed out your storage before? I did on my other island, but then I just gave a bunch of stuff away, so it's no longer the case. It's actually half empty now. Oh, yes please, Kirst, that would be awesome. It's the joys of starting fresh, you know, you don't have all the DIYs, and I like did have a bunch of spare ones when I finished this mochi, but I was deleting it and I didn't really have the space on my other island to take them all over there and then take those on over to pick it up, and yeah, so I just gave them all away. Zenya's Emporium. Oh, Groucho's inspecting what I'm doing from a distance. Nope, he's disappeared because he knew I called him. It's maxed out now. Have you taken over your husband's Switch yet, by the way? To start things. Oh, Biscuit's looking shocked at something. Don't know what he saw, but he saw something. Oh, Shino's like, oh man, what happened? What happened, Shino? Biscuit, it's easy for you to say that. You don't know how hard life is for a future pop star. You're gonna start tonight. Oh, awesome. Oh, it appears that Biscuit and Shino had a fight. Biscuit is not fussed at all. He doesn't care. And Shino's like, oh, look at her stabbing her. Oh, how dare he? How dare he say that about my life? I just love how angry she is. I love it. It's so cute, right? There was one stream a few months ago and it was on my main island, and we just had, I think we had 4 arguments happen in the background in the space of about 2 hours. I should talk to her again. Doing my best out here, you know. I mean, you've got a pretty sweet life, Shino. You've got a free house on an island that's going to be fancy soon. She's not actually telling me anything. She's just venting about him. I was hoping that she'd give me, like, you know, ask me a question, because they often do. They want my, you know, see what side I'm on for the argument. Now, the other thing I want to put on the outside of each entrance is a water pump, and that is, there is a reason for that. They are really cute, right? I think I'll have to change the colour, but when you go to like Māori cemeteries, or you know, you have to, when you leave, you wash your hands, so that's what that's for. Love how Biscuit's just walking with a smile on his face while Shino's filming. Yes, I was hoping that he would give me some relaxed side of the story, but no, he's just like, life is good. Your favourite is seeing tiny normal villages when they're angry because it's so small. I haven't seen the I don't remember if I've seen any angry hamsters, because I think that would be kind of cute. I just had an idea for this corner. So I'm going to put a couple of benches here and make it like a resting area. I could put these squares down in this area and only in that area. And then the rest of it will be other stuff, if that makes sense, like grass. Hopefully it'll make sense when I put more down. Put it all down. Apple got angry all the time. Apple's one of those ones that people either love her or hate her. Well, no, people either like her or really hate her, and I think a lot of people really hate her. And I mean, I haven't had her on my island, so I can't completely judge whether she's awesome or not, but I am surprised at the passionate hate she gets. I'll do one more row of house, I think. I mean, not my house, sorry. Lucky's house. It'll probably all get removed, that part of it, but we will see. There will definitely be trees. I think it's going to be one of the last things I add. Apple looks cute, but Jim, they can't stand the Peppy villagers. Mount Maglev mine about at least 2 times a day. Yeah, I can only have Peppy villagers within moderation. They're quite intense. Bring it a bit further back. And I did want to have it. No, I think Mum's texting me. I better just tell her I've seen that. Oh, she's asking me questions. Sorry, I'm just going to tell her that I'm streaming and I'll talk later. You've stopped having Peppy villagers on your island. They're your least favourite. Yeah, they're just... There are a couple of Peppy villages I really love, like Flora and Puddles, but yeah. She always texts, yeah, and she knows what times I text. But the thing is, she has just landed and she wanted to, you know, but yeah. Okay, I'm trying to decide if I put it there or if I put it flush against the fence. Want to do an old man island that's just crankies? I would love that. You could do like a retirement village. And they all have their own like garden with lots of, you know, that they spend hours in, and then yeah, that'd be amazing. People hate on jocks too. Would you rather hear about the cute names that they named their abs or another future career as a pop star? Yeah, I agree. I'd have several jocks over several Peppies any day. I used to have a audience, she couldn't stop talking about Maglev Mite on her television. I had her on one island and I think I lasted about 2 weeks. I was like, this is so people love. Okay, do you think I should put it like that, or do you think I should move it slightly closer to the fence? I might try it slightly closer to the fence, but I think I like it there, but we'll see. Some jocks are better than others, yeah, there is that as well. And that's the thing, is it can vary slightly depending on which of that personality type you have. It's like Judy, she's so mean compared to some of the other snooty villagers. Like, she's really insulted me before in my house, and it's so funny. So what do you think? Do you think right up against the wall or block away? I think the block away is probably good, because then, Angel Gaming, thank you. Yay. Now, those who are, can one of the mods grab a link to Angel Gaming's channel? Would that be alright? Now I am tomorrow releasing another video of another island tour, and it is Angel Gaming 5801's sort of spacey dystopian island, and I can't wait for you all to see it. But if you're a super bestie, you already have access to the island tour. You like it one block away? I think it's best there, right? It just, I could put like hedges there or something, bushes or whatever. Oh my gosh, there's a little tiny fly. Spring, eh? The flies start returning. But Angel, thank you! Oops, that is not quite where I wanted it. Oh, awesome. Thank you, Kirst. That reminds me, that's one of the things I started to do with getting stream Streamlabs ready as all of the like channel links. It's probably one of the last things I need to do. It's just like because there are a whole lot that are not in my stream elements, so I still need to set up. Okay, so that helps us with that. We kind of need some sort of path through here, don't we? Do I use just one of the standard paths? It might be the way to do it because we've only just started the island and we are nearly already out of spaces for custom designs, and I don't want to fill up all of this yet in case we need it. Yes, the boring dialogue of Jocks and Peppy villages can get boring, but if they're cute, it's bearable. Yeah. What is everyone's favourite personality type, by the way? Mine is the lazies and the crankies. They're just awesome, both of them. I love how happy the lazies are, and they're just sort of like, you know, really joyful all the time. And I love the crankies, just how they feel like old men. Yours are the normal and lazy. The normal's good too. Now in Japan, they're not called normal, are they? They're called something else, and it kind of makes more sense because they're normal. Calling them normal is a bit like, what's normal about it? You know, they just seem quite sweet. The cranky boys are number one in your heart. They are awesome. What was I coming to do? I've already forgotten. Oh, I was going to go buy a path or two with like the in-game ones. Isn't in real life cranky? They've really grown in you. Love it. Redeem Nook Miles. You don't have one? Do you have particular favourite villages? I mean, I know that's a different question, but yeah, just out of curiosity. Okay, so I might buy all of them if I got enough to do that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. 14,000, let's do it. Crankies are great. I remember seeing an island that was a retirement home thing full of cranky villagers. That's what it is. Coughing on my... I got too excited. I moved to... Let's hope that clears up. I wasn't going to get my inhaler out. Oh my gosh. I love that. That's exactly what we were just saying. Also, the mention of a graveyard is like, do you put a retirement of graveyard in the retirement village? A graveyard house would go well on a cliff so there can be freshly dug gaps. Oh my gosh, combustion! That would have been such a cool idea! Oh my gosh, I did nearly put it on the cliffs and then decided, nah, I think we'll put it on the ground. Oh my gosh, that would have been such a cool idea. Because I was just saying, oh, I wish there was some way to make it look like we're freshly dug, like, graves. Oh, now I'm going to, oh, no, we're not going to do it. I'm not going to move it. Because otherwise, you know how bad I can be with deciding things sometimes. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep moving it. Oh, I love that idea. I love on the back of the Kappa outfit, the turtle shell. It's awesome. I think this is the first time on one of my islands that I've done on stream, like the full island, that I'm actually buying every single one of the built-in paths. I usually only buy like 1 or 2, just the ones I need, but I think we're going to use a few of them on this island. We're definitely going to use the dark dirt. A hidden unmarked grave on a cliff, hidden on a cliff somewhere. That could be cool. And that would also be a way of continuing the... Oh my gosh, I just had another idea and it's so bad that I actually wouldn't be able to do it. But that was to put one of the one of those rescue mannequins, put one of those lying in the hole. Kim, no, that's terrible. That's so morbid. No, but yeah. I've already got one collapsed on my farm, on my main island. We would definitely need this. It is really dark. I shouldn't have said that. It's too dark for me. I wonder if someone's done it now. Especially after recent events in this game in the community, I could not do it. Even though it's a made up thing, unlike other things. Which we won't start talking about, but yeah. Not good timing to do something like that. Stone path. I'm gonna try a few of them for the path in there and see if any of them work. I wish the sand one would work, but it won't look right. Nearly done. I've never, like, it's been so long since I've bought them all at once. It's just like, no. I think I've asked this a few times this week, over the last week on stream, but is anyone playing Coral Island? I don't know if we'll use the wooden path, but I'm going to grab it anyway. Now this reminds me, I just realised this is probably, so we've got that sand path and there was no centerpiece for it. I wonder if it's because it's based on the center, on the sand path that is built into the game. I'm going to see if it fits in the middle and we'll see if that fixes that. Really want to play it. Yeah, it's so good. I'm loving it. I haven't had time to play it since I lost several hours into it a few days ago, but I definitely want to play it on stream at some point. Yeah, so this is what I was meaning. I wonder if this will fit in this gap. No, of course it won't, Kim. There's always got to be that green outline. Ah, boo. Boo. Do you want some tips to get to 3 stars? The biggest thing to do is put down lots of fencing, get rid of all the weeds, get some flowers, and also put down a bunch of big items because they give you more points than the smaller items. And the items have to be ones that are meant to be outdoors. And if you put indoor items outdoors, it doesn't give you extra points. But if you get things like the robot hero and stuff like that, it takes up more squares, so it gives you more points towards 3 stars. That's why I've got all these random items around the islands, because I was trying to get to the 3 stars last week so I could start terraforming. Okay. Now I'm just thinking, what sort of path should we put in here? Would the stone path fit in between? Would it look right? I'm unsure, but I'm gonna just put a couple down and see. I wish you could get it to line up. It really annoys me that the built-in games are smaller than the other custom designs, so you end up with this like gap. And it's also why I never put these paths, like, you know, because to make your map look good, a lot of people put like the inbuilt paths underneath their custom ones to make it show up on the map, but I never do it because they're smaller and it cuts off part of the design. This one's not right. I'm not going to do that. I don't like that one. I do want something on this, like I do want some sort of path. I might just have to get a dirt code, right? I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it with the built-in game ones now looking at this, but I want one that doesn't take up too many. Like, having trouble with the small areas and how to decorate without it looking cluttered. Oh, what sort of like theming and stuff are you doing? And what have you tried? Just trying to decide if I give up another 9 spots for a dirt path. Should we do it? The other option is there was a grey version of the... should we do that? That's what I'm going to do. Change my mind. I'm going to do something quickly. You'll see what I'm doing. I just remembered that there is a more curved version of pathing that works with this stuff that I've used on the frame. So I'm just going to grab it again and we'll use that and see how that looks. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I have to go back to... have I not unlocked being able to do this on here yet? Apparently not. Let's go back to thingamajig. Oh yes, good suggestion, Kirst. Where did I put the Able Sisters again? I'm trying to remember their name. Mrs. Z, Mrs. Z, Jean is their first name. Put it their latest stream address yesterday, and they are really good at filling small spaces. So I recommend having a look at theirs if you want some ideas for sure. They do some really cool builds. I love their style when they're doing this sort of thing. Oh my gosh, those jeans are so funny. These ones. I want to buy them. I'm so tempted. Alright, I'm buying them. Now I just need like an Ed Hardy t-shirt to go with them. Are there other colours? Man, those jeans are like 2000s in a nutshell, right? Like 2000s sort of creepy dude. Similar ones in the 90s. I remember a friend of mine at school, she had like flared jeans in the late 90s, but the bottom part was flames, and I was just obsessed with them. I so wanted them. Oh, these are so funny. I'm gonna buy the rest. Hey, let me buy both of those at once, please. Let me realize I haven't actually been in here. Hi, Banana. How are you? One part of your island is like a natural vintage earth tonish area, and there's a 3x3 bit that nothing seems to. Yeah, definitely have a look at Jane's dream address in the Discord. That definitely fits in with the theming she's done. That's all good. Welcome back. How do you tell if something's an indoor item? So it's kind of going off instinct. Like if something's for something we'd normally put in a bedroom or a study or things like that, then it's definitely an indoor item. Whereas if it's something like those statues that makes sense outside, then it's an outdoor item. And those jeans are so funny. I don't know if I've seen those before, or if I have, I've never really thought about it or acknowledged them. Access the kiosk. Especially Rose. It makes me giggle so much, but most people can't hear it nowadays. Because I've got the filter on. Okay, I just want to check something before I do this. Something's just, hang on, sorry. Okay, so which one was it though? Oh, it was Dan, because I keep talking about how grateful I was for Dan. Go. Hey Rod, all good. Oh, awesome link, Zenya. I might have to bookmark that myself actually. So this is the one that we got the paths from, and I was thinking about re-downloading. Where is it? I keep seeing these and thinking, oh, they're so cool, but we're not doing an autumn island, so I do think I want to keep it in summer. Just to add some brightness to the tropical area and to the, what do you call it? The tropical area and the core space. So this is the path I was thinking about. I think it'll work. We'll give it a try. We can always save over if it doesn't work. I really like this path, and I think that's probably why I'm getting it again. I just really like the flowers and the sort of overgrownness of it. Like it's an old road that's been there for a while, and it also, I think it will work with the mossy grave then as well because of the sort of, you know, overgrownness. Nearly finished my water already. I'll have to go get another one soon. I love this person's code so much. Just every single one is awesome. The summer days with light rain, that could be cool. Or like one where it's just rained and there's a rainbow. That would be cool as well. But trying to find it might be hard. Although Angel Gaming, whose tour will be released tomorrow, they managed to get an Aurora for their dream address. So I think it just means you gotta be patient. love that bacon and egg one so much. I think I saved that, even though I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Alright, what did I just save? Was it this one? I think it was this side. Yep. I think this might be the winner. I don't want to jinx it though, because I don't know. But I'm hoping, I'm hopeful that this is going to do this, like, you know, what we need it to do in that space. Alright, let's go back. Try it. It does. I'm hopeful. Fingers and toes crossed. I knew that I would end up re-downloading it. I should have just put the other, you know, put the other code, like the sand one, somewhere else. And I think it'll be worth taking up another 9 spaces. I haven't really decided what to do with my house yet. I keep, like, it's just something I keep forgetting. I'm not going to completely make it full size. Like, I don't want to, the storage space would be good, but I don't want to add too many rooms. I mean, I could hide, like, if I did do that, I could block some off, of course, you know, so people can't go to them, but I don't want it to be a massive house. Alright, come on, you can do it. The fact that it's part of the same series as the rest of this, like, Arling does give me hope. I'm going to make it a little bit windy. I don't want to do a straight line like that. I want to, you know, curve it a little bit just so it looks a bit more interesting than just a straight line, if that, yeah. Hi Genesis, how are you? Genesis Wesley. Now that's another one. Can one of the mods please grab a link to Wesley's channel and put it in the chat? I am going to put it in the new bot when I switch over. I've got to do that. I think tonight I'll finally do that, unless I start playing Coral Island. The house could be the main room as a business and the personal space in the side room. I like that idea. What sort of business would I have? Like, for Mochi it made sense. I was the park ranger, so, but yeah. If you find a day with whether you like but you're not ready to save a DA, you can keep note of, yes, you should be able to, it should stay the same. Oh, awesome, thank you, Zenya. Oh, we've had some besties renew, yay! Thanks to Moon Luna and which is their name, their Kimber, and well, Kimby and Brewster, who are both not here right now, but thank you. There is a website where you can find out what the weather on your island is going to be like for that day, but I've never found it very accurate for me, so I just haven't been able to put the patience in, I guess, to make it work for me. No worries, Milk. I hope you can get to 3 stars. It opens up so much, like, more to the game, right? Now that's interesting. I'm just looking at this, and this path doesn't curve properly. Do you see what I mean? There's this straight bit in the middle that doesn't quite meet with the rest of the design. So maybe I should just do a straight line with it and see how it looks. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. I went out for coffee this morning, which was nice, and then I went to an op shop or thrift store, and I managed to get an Apple Magic Mouse. It's one of the original ones, not the second gen, which I've already got one of the more modern ones, like a rechargeable one, but I managed to get one for only $6 New Zealand, which is about $3.50 US. And so I was pretty darn pleased with that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I thought I kind of have to do it for that price, like, you know, bargain. This might actually work as a straight line, which I would not normally say about paths that are meant to curve. This is working, I think. I don't want to jinx it though. It might look bad to repetitive. We'll see. I could always just end it and then start it again next to it, if that makes sense, if it's starting to look a bit repetitive. We'll see. By repetitive, I'm meaning along the bottom here we've got the same, you know, cracks going over and over, so I might try, oh no, that's the wrong one. I might try end it and then start it again and see how it looks. It may look terrible if we do that, because it is a way sometimes that I even break up when I'm doing a proper curved path, but we'll see. I do need to leave space for some trees around here and some greenery. We do need shrubs and that sort of thing. Is this gonna work? I really hope so. Oh, it's not there, Kim. That's the first, no, that's the second in the wrong place. So I wanted to feel like there was once a nicely put path here that's just kind of gotten broken up with age, with people walking on it, and I tried to curve it better, but it didn't look right, so I'm trying straight and we'll see, because when I did it curved, the particular design we're using broke up in areas and it actually didn't work like a normal curved path would. Nikki, hi, good to see you. Is there another one? Mods, can you grab Nikki's channel? Those of you who have seen my island tour from earlier this week, it was Nikki Picky Plays Amazing Island, and I hope some of you go visit it yourself and try find the hidden castle. Oh, wheat fields are a good idea. I have a bunch in my pockets, so we can definitely look at doing that. Also, what's for dinner? If you have time. Oh no, Kim! If you have time to tell us before you pop up. That lined up correctly. Yes. This, we may just end up curving it. Put two curves back to back. Yeah, so I had that and it looks wrong. I'll show you what I mean. I would do it in a spot so you can see what I mean. This is what I normally do when I try and curve a path. See, I get it like that and then I do this part, but it doesn't actually meet up correctly in this particular path. See, we've got this like weird line right by my toes. It doesn't look right. So I am trying straight for now, and if it still doesn't look right, thanks Zenya, if it still doesn't look right, I will do that and we'll just try and ignore those lines. But yeah, I really like the path, so I don't want to not use it. A leaf path's a good idea. Yeah, it's that sort of too wide curve you can normally do with this sort of pathing, but it just, for this one, it doesn't want to. And it is looking very straight at the moment, which I'm not enjoying so much, but I do wonder if we keep it like this for now and then we, you know, start putting things around it like flowers and plants and put a couple of wheat fields and leaf piles. It'll hide a bit of that fakeness. You can tell I really want to have that sort of natural curve to it still because I put in this little corner here. I don't want to use it, like the other thing is we can always find a different path that's similar, but I really like this one, so I don't want to if I don't have to. But yeah, I don't know. But see, that's really repetitive and I don't like that. But that just looks wrong. Do you think we should just put in curves and try and ignore the random bits? Country fried chicken, mashed potatoes with gravy and Brussels sprouts. Yum. Okay, yum. All of that. Yum. Amazing. Amazing. My kind of dinner for sure. I'm going to put a few curves in. A darker dirt path. That is an option as well. Yeah. I'll try this and see if we can handle the brokenness of some parts, if that makes sense, like this weird little bit there, and if not we can just try a different one. I don't know if this is going to be suitable, is it? Oops, that's the wrong button. Flowers only being, yeah, they're not quite. Maybe I'm just going to have to find a different one. May have to do that. This is not right, is it? it's terrible because I really like this path, but I don't want to, but it's just not working for me. The dirt path you use for your island's a nice dark colour. I'm trying to remember which one it is. Is that the one with the big flowers? The other thing is I always end up using that same dirt path with the little green leaves on it. And I don't want to use that because I use that on every island. I need some variety. I'm just going to pop in and I'm trying to remember. There are options with just dirt. Ooh, that could, yeah. I think we might have to do a little bit of code shopping for paths. I am just getting the custom designs portal. I keep forgetting to come grab it and it's only 300 Nook miles, so yeah, we need it. I don't have to keep going to not Nook's Cranny, the Able sisters. Or the Taylors. You have the path with the flowers, to put the flowers with the path going around it. It's, yeah, but that still has that broken line. I think we're gonna have to find a different path as much as I want to use it. I was hoping we could hide the broken lines or, yeah, I don't know. I think we're just gonna have to, I think I'm just gonna have to admit that path I like is not suitable for what we want to do. I think it definitely would have its uses, but this is not it. Because yeah, even curving it with flowers in the gaps, we would still end up with this weird line going on. And I also don't want to make it too curved because this is a very little space and I do want to fit more things in here. Let's do it. Let's try and find a different one. Access the portal. Now that I've agreed that I'm going to give it 9 spots for a different path, I used to have a really good one that would be perfect for this and I cannot remember if I've got the code for it saved somewhere. I'm going to have a look through. I'm just bringing up my phone. I've got a bunch saved into a specific folder. Oh, I'll have a look then you're at that one, and then I'll have a look in this particular folder I've got on here that I did save a bunch. Where is my, there it is, my folder. The other thing is we could go for something that's a bit more stone or bricks. But there are a few that are cool, but they don't have enough, like, they're just not quite. I'll just check one more place where I've saved some. Sorry, it's so interesting looking at me looking at my phone right now. But yeah, there are a couple of spots I have them saved. I just wanted to double check if I had the one that I'm looking for saved in this other spot. No, it's not that one because that's the one I use everywhere. Oh, this is the one this is one of them that I was thinking. Possibly. Imagine if it was the same one. I will try yours, Zenya. We'll have a look at it. And see the variety. I do think I've looked this one. It could work. It could work. 8, 3, 4. Marshmallow wanted attention. Well, you gotta give Marshmallow attention. I mean, I'm just gonna see if you can see it on the camera today. See Leroy in the little right there, snoring away in his bed. And then we've got Betty as well in the other bed, but I don't know if I can move out far away. Oh no. Far enough for that. No, my chair hits the other chair. Yeah, see this one I think looks awesome what you've done, but I really struggle with using this particular path because I find the spikier paths, I don't know, they just don't look right in my builds, and I see other people use them and they look amazing. Although this is kind of cool, maybe. It might be a bit too dark. Leroy. I like that though. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna favorite this creator just in case I can't find a better one. Like, not that I'm saying it's not a perfect one, like that's not good. I'm just gonna have a look at 1 or 2 others just to, because I've just seen one that has a dirt path and then it's got wood that goes on top of the dirt path as well, and that might be really cool. It is 8935 7484 1673. Yes, it's really cool, and this person does it as well, which is kind of interesting that we both found ones. Oh my gosh, look at that wood. I've never what have I come across? How have I never looked in here before? Okay, these are going to be really good if anyone's doing like an autumn themed island at the moment. You'll want these. I'm just putting the code in the chat for everyone. Okay, this is cool. I've had this saved on my phone for ages, and I never actually looked anything up. I want those wood things, but we don't have any reason to save them at the moment, unless we can justify thinking of something at the moment. And I really love this gingham. Oh, they've even got this cool diagonal one. That's not what I was looking for, but this is cool. I love it. This is not what I need though. This is the one I was looking for. So actually, no, it's not. Oh, they've even got a dirt road. Oh my gosh, this is why I shouldn't look at more codes, because I just want to save them all. Oh my gosh, look at these fabrics. Now this is the path I was looking for. This dirt path has got little flowers. It's got the green of the summer, which is this is going to be in, and it also has got curves. It got curves. Curves that meet properly. The other thing that this path has, I will just show you, is see these, I think it's these wood ones. They fit within that path really well. Oh my gosh, even these like, crikey. The coffee shop signs, I miss those. Yes! Okay, this is not, what the heck, how have I never looked at this before? I want to save it all. I love these. Oh, how are we going to use them? I love this as well, but I don't have enough space. Look at them. I'm speechless, so I'm just using gestures instead. I'm too excited. See, these are really cool, and I think we could do stuff with those, but do we need them? I don't know. I just think they'd look really cool into some builds. Need a second account on this island for more design code space. That's the thing. I've had conflicting information about whether having a second account with a different Nintendo Online account gives you more space for custom codes, or if it just gives you the same ones. I've had people say both to me, so I'm still trying to figure out if that is the case or not. Oh, a coffee shop in the city area could be cool. And the other good thing is that the fact that we're going straight over this path means that we will be able to see it in action straight away. I love as well that this path is kind of broken up in the middle parts too. It's not just set colour the whole way. Like, I hope that makes sense. So that grass will be popping through everywhere. Just want to save it all, but we don't have the space. Come, think about it. I really need to set up a Pinterest with all of the ones I find, but also like for to share with other people, but then also just for me to remember them. Like I put a whole lot on the Discord, but I think I need to find a better way to organize all of these, because I have a whole bunch that I've shared on the Discord. I've got masses that I've saved on my phone in random folders. I think a Pinterest might be the way to go, and it means that I can also share all the finds with all of you. Yeah, it just feels weird making a Pinterest because I've not had one in so long. Which I know is a weird thing to say. Yeah, I think it's a good way to organize them. I used to find it really good for inspiration back in the day when I ran my jewelry business and I needed ideas on how to make my stall look good and how to display things. It was really good for that. And I like how it organizes stuff. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, centerpiece. We've got a few. I might save the 2 flower ones just so we've got a little bit of variety going on. I like mixing it up when you have a centre piece, because I find otherwise it can just look a bit repetitive if they're all just the one sort of plain or one same flower. I might get a couple of, this is getting oh, custom codes just too exciting sometimes, right? I'm actually also thinking about overwriting the wooden path that I've got and replacing that with the one that we've got in here, because it's really cool. I want to grab one of these too. Hey Ro, all good. Look away, good to see you. We are downloading yet more codes because I can't stop myself. Yeah, I'm going to save a couple of the wood things as well, and I think I'm probably going to come back to this person sometime in the next few weeks because these are really cool and I just want them all, but I haven't got an idea for what to do with them yet. Where is it? Have I gone past it? I have, haven't I? There was definitely a wooden path in here somewhere. Been on the final page. Yeah, these ones. But which ones? See, these ones don't have a different direction. They've got like diagonal one way and then straight. So I think these ones I might save because I like that they have two directions plus some diagonals. Code chopping is a favorite. Yeah, I love it. I find it really cool seeing what other people have done, but I also just find it really, oh, but I do like this. I find it really inspiring and motivating. Hey Russell, how are you? I love this grating as well, but I have no need for it. I just want to save it, and I might come back and get the garden steps. We're gonna have to think about it. For now, Kim, just focus on doing the path. I love it all. See, that's already looking better, isn't it? I'm gonna have to change it. We'll have to like make the path look nicer, but that's looking good, right? The one thing though is that the leaves on it are a little bit earlier in spring, looking at that, the green, so we might have to do that dream address in spring maybe. Like, you can tell they're just slightly more yellow than what is, yeah. Just a graveyard. The rest of it's going to be a few different themes. Like, we've got a city area and a kid court area, but and a dentist court. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, this part is just the graveyard for Lucky. It's already looking so much better, isn't it? Oh, so much better. All good, Zenya. I might not even change this much. Just tidying the layout a little bit because I kind of like the direction it's going. Now we're putting more down. Maybe. That building is Lucky's house. Oh yes, so the water pump is there because in Māori tradition, when you go to a cemetery, you wash your hands on the way out. So I'm going to put a water pump at each end. What would it look like if I put it there? Yeah, I'm going to change the colour of the pump to fit the space a bit more. This is looking a bit odd shaped now. But I'm going to keep going and put it down and then I will tidy it up. Yeah, I thought I may as well, you know, make it a bit more relevant to me, I guess. Well, to my country. Yeah, that's weird having these two circles. I'm going to have to fix that, but it is looking better. We're getting there. It was looking a bit too, oh no, I'm trying to think of a way to describe it that it's, no, I can't without being dirty. Gosh, what am I doing? The thing is I'm trying to go over an already established path, so it's like just looking odd. I'm gonna get rid of all of it and redo it, and it'll make more sense then, and it will look like it flows better. I thought that I'd be able to cheat it and just, you know, go over what was already there and tidy it up, but nah, it's just looking terrible. It's not flowing right. I will put more headstones down as well. Got at the moment. Gosh, Stream Elements is suddenly going, whoa, look at me. Alright, let's try this again. A stone wheel? I was thinking the same thing earlier, and so I actually grabbed one, and it may end up being too big, but I like that idea. He's decided to make up for lost time. Croucher guy, he was like watching me and then he's just suddenly gone. He disappeared. Signing an emote for a YouTuber because they actually change it. Oh, cool! What's the design? I've thought about changing some of mine, but I like all of them. And so I actually made a new one to replace one of them with, but I couldn't like decide which one to get rid of, so I never did anything with it. Oh, there's coming back. Better holding a baguette. Love it. Actually, you know what? If I do that, then I can... Nope, ignore me. I've changed my mind as I was saying it. So nope, I'm not gonna... I was gonna say that I could do a dirt path along to Lucky's house, but I'm not gonna do that because I don't think it'll work in that thin space. Like, you know how you're quite limited with paths when the house is there? So yeah. Gosh, it's like Stream Elements is just like making up for lost time today. This is already looking better. And it means we can make it, we can use a bit more space, and we can, yeah, I think this is going to be the way to do it. It's looking so much better than the other one, isn't it? It's like miles apart. Leroy agrees, apparently. Oops, no, wrong one. No dodos in the chat, please. It's just a reminder to abide to the rules when you join this chat. And one of them's no self-promo. Feel free to share that sort of thing, like, you know, dodo, an open dodo on the Discord, but it's not, this is not the place for it. Right, I will stop the path here for now. This is looking a lot better. And we can probably fit a tree or two along here now, can't we? Because you can put them pretty close to fences. I do think I want to use the cedar trees, and I think I've only got the other type in here. Yeah. Let's go grab one from up here. Oh, of course I'm just like cycling through. Oh, it's not even there. Have I got 2 of something? Who knows? I do have my limit though, Lauren. But yeah, there are, you know, there's people just make genuine mistakes sometimes or just don't realise. I will grab, actually I'll grab a few trees while I'm here. I did not mean to do that. I'll grab a few. Just in case we need them all. Probably will use a few of them at least. I might put one, actually no, I'll try it before I say it. I just think this sort of tree would be the sort that's more likely in a graveyard. Am I wrong? Or like, I just think it'll fit a little bit better. Any tips when you start? Enjoy it. Don't feel you have to rush through to get to 3 stars. I do that when I'm playing on stream because I have a goal where I'm trying to do designing, but it's not the only thing to do in the game. So enjoy the you know, enjoy the time. Don't rush through it. And that's definitely something. And I think also remember that you don't have to take island villages if you see them on an island. That's something I had to learn the hard way. So if I put one about here, I can put a bench in between. That might look cool. Enjoy the cozy vibes. Exactly. I speed through things and time travel a lot on stream just because I want to do specific things, but it's not the main way to play. And I think people forget that because they see us honing through things like the tutorial and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm just gonna put the DIY workbench down, and I think I'll make a bench to go in that space right now. I just want to see what benches I have the DIYs for. I was thinking the garden bench, but do I not have it? Apparently I don't have any bench DIYs except for the wooden one. I could always just put one of those down, a log bench for now, as a placeholder until I have one. I think that might be the way to go, and it might even work. Yeah, we'll see. Give it a try. Yeah, the cedar trees just kind of fit a cemetery vibe a little bit more, don't they? And it's hard to explain why. I don't know, maybe it's just the ones that I've been to. They have, you know, more sort of pine trees rather than fruit trees, and yeah. There's no why, it just is. Yes, that's true. And I might put some sort of, oh, actually, I will try something. They're darker and less saturated. Yeah, they kind of add to the sort of somber vibe a little bit. Thanks for putting that over there. That's not what I was, oh, now I'm sitting on. Totally my fault for standing in the wrong place while trying to. If there's room to put a rocky lamp next to it. A couple of friends are also going to get it for Christmas. That's so cool, and it's awesome because you'll be able to help each other out and experience it together. That's really cool. It's so, yeah, fun playing with friends. It just adds to the whole thing. I wanted to see if this could fit next to that bench. Welcome back, Zenya. Was he just... Yeah, he is. Look, oh, cute. Oh, there's a bottle up there. It's waiting to see if he chases it again. Oh, he's so cute. Part of your joy in playing Animal Crossing is helping others out. Yes, it's definitely like a big part of it, right, is the social side of things. Like, it's very much a single player game in a lot of ways, but the social part is a lot of fun. And even before I had my channel, I used to open my island up and just do massive giveaways, just because I like, yeah, that helpful side. The bottom materials look like a giant pile of French fries. Now I want fries. Oops, sorry mate, I got in the way of you chasing a bug. I am probably going to change this bench, but I do like this lamp underneath the tree, so we'll see. We'll see. Gosh, my glasses are starting to hurt my nose. It's my first time wearing them for a longer period of time, but the other thing is that they're my first time wearing them with the headphones, and the headphones are kind of pushing them in. I don't know if we want to figure that out or not, Russell. I haven't decided. What sort of flowers should we put in here? I think like yellow and white will work, and also maybe a couple of black. I'm going to see what I've got already. See if we can get any of them to fit. Not the mums. I think a black rose for sure. Is it the only black rose? It is. It's a bush. That would be good actually, Zenya, because then I can just put it down and see if it works. The flowers they use is there's a particular type that a lot of people use, isn't there? I can't remember the name though. Yeah, I can't remember the name. I don't have any cosmos yet, do I? I'll see if they're for sale in Nook's Cranny and I'll grab some if so. Otherwise I need to go see Leaf, which I haven't done yet. I haven't unlocked him yet. I haven't unlocked anyone at halves. Lilies, I think it is a type of lily. So we could use those ones that are in the game. Yeah, I unlocked this like a week ago and hadn't been until now. Maple and Sasha are doing zoomies outside resident services. Cute! They're both so cute. That's awesome. Okay, what flowers have you guys got? Windflowers we don't need. We don't need pansies and we don't need hyacinths. Well, that's just rude, mate. It's alright. We can put the single rose down that we grabbed. And I might check if I've got any, I think I've got some bushes in storage, we'll see. With bushes, I don't really mind which ones I use because even if they're not flowering, they can add to build still. It is lilies? Oh yeah. I had lilies as my wedding flowers, but like a different, I'm assuming like a different, different type. Even if they weren't, I liked them, so. I don't seem to have any bushes, do I? No, we've got a lot of potatoes and stuff. Oh wait, I do. Seeing while I'm in here, is there anything I should grab out? Yeah, I might actually, I think I need some more water. I'll be right back. Give me 30 seconds just to refill my water. It's getting quite warm. Oh gosh, the camera's gone so bright, hasn't it? Oh, let's just fix it. Sorry, it's gonna go shaky for a bit. Oh, it's gonna tilt. It's falling over. That'll be better. Yeah, that's a bit less bright now. Alright, I will be right back. I'm just gonna go get some more water. Alright, I am back. I did something really silly just then, like really dumb. When I was changing the lighting on the camera, yeah, fill your water bottles. When I was changing the lighting on the camera just then, I mean on the light for the camera, I've have hypermobility and I stretch too far and I like slightly pop my shoulder out. It happens more frequently than I'd like to say, and it is sore, but it's not terrible. It's just, yeah, not very comfortable. I have these stone tablets that I was going to try in there. Might grab one to see. Space. I don't want to use a damaged tree, a decayed tree, because they just take up so much space and you can't put anything around them. Oh gosh, my shoulder. It's okay. It'll settle. Just always when it happens for a moment, it's like, oh. Because I can't put a tree that close to the house. What else do I have that maybe I could put there? Gnomes. I want to save the gnomes. I've got an idea for those that I'm saving them for. Oops, that's not what I wanted to put down. I wanted to put that stone tablet. I thought that could work in that corner. Oh, thank you, Zenya. I'll have a look in a moment. Thought if I put a couple of wheat fields in this corner too, it fills that space, but still makes it look kind of spooky-ish. Not spooky really, but just... like that for now, but I'll probably move them a little bit. I'll just run to my letterbox. I love how Biff, I just saw him in the background, how he wears sunglasses and he like they don't cover his eyes. It's so cute. Let's hope it's updated. Oh, that's a good sign. I've got a lot of mail in there because I've been time traveling, as you can see. Alright. Thank you, Zenya. That might be a good thing to go at the back there, right? We'll try a couple of things. We'll see how we go. Oh, she's happy about something. Let's find out what she's happy about. Here I am. I was quite... Oh. I invited her nearly a week ago. She must have talked to someone, but I hadn't actually talked to her since she moved in, so it didn't happen. Zenya's Emporium is always open. I message at like 3 in the morning. Can I have the... Yeah, so that might go better in this corner. I do love how she sort of announced herself then, right? Here I am. Marketplace decoration, yes, it is. If I bring that forward, I thought it would look kind of cool in this spot, but it might not. Especially not so close to his house. Zenya Prime. I do like it with the tree. Like it's been sitting, imagine it's been sitting there for a while and the tree has overgrown it and it's just kind of, yeah. I love that lantern. It's really cool and I don't get to use it as often as I wish I could. Now I want to put another wheat field here, but I don't want it to be in a straight line with the other one. And I know that's a silly thing, but I feel like if I do that it looks too perfect. That's not what I wanted, but... Bring this one forward a little bit. Maybe that's the way to do it. Here. Maybe not. I know once I have it I'll be happy, have the right spot I'll be happy, but they're just not quite right, are they? You know what? I think I'll leave this corner for now because I just realised once the house is there it may look quite different, so I'll have to rethink that. Okay, now the next thing is this corner. You know, do you think we should do one of each? Do you think we should just stick to the black and grey? Do you think we should have just the mossy ones? Yeah, what do you think? Oh, we're at like 19 likes. Thank you, everyone. The little pile of bones tucked behind Lucky's house. I like that idea. Although, what is that saying about Lucky? I misread that as behind Mickey's house, and I thought, are we playing Dreamlight Valley? I'm gonna put the black rose here for now. So dark, yeah. Just like the mossy. We could just go with the, especially now that we've got this and it's quite mossy and we've gone for a dirt path, I think the mossy may be the one to go for. Or mossy and grey. Maybe just mossy and grey. I think the black would look good, but it's a little bit of a contrast with what we've done. I will go change the black one to mossy. He's lucky he hasn't been caught. Do you think he's lucky is just injured and he has, you know, he's injured and he's just covering bandages, or do you think he's actually a mummy? His house is black. That's a good point. Okay, I'm gonna go for today and we will, I think that's the thing is a lot of this stuff I think we need his house there to decide now, so I think it makes sense to go forward another day and do that. I don't know yet if I'm going to change the exterior on it. I do want to do it on some of the houses, but it may work. Caeryssi, thank you again! You've managed to get the flower crown, yay! I need to find a spot for Groucho. Like, I can't decide. I've got a few ideas, and I know when I think of it, I'll be able to do it, but I'll be able, you know, I'll be happy with that idea, but yeah, I'm still figuring out what to do with him. If you unraveled the bandages, there wouldn't be anything there, and the eyeball would just drop to the ground. Been watching too many, like, late 80s, early 90s cartoons with mummies, apparently. Just a glowing eye, yeah. I do want to kind of redo the inside of his house. I think that could be cool, but we'll see. Behaviour in Paradise is a real farm. Ooh, that could be cool. And we could do his farm and then do like the strawberry fields next to it for Meringue and her like bakery cafe thing that we're doing. I do like that idea, especially, or if we give him like massive gardens or a farm or something, because then he could be, you know, retired and he's just living out his best life. Gardening. You tell my grandparents all gardened a lot when they retired. I did not inherit that, sadly. Which is why we don't have a lawn, because I would never mow lawns if we had them. We've had them before when we were renting, and yeah. Oh, she's got her hat on. You finished repathing and now you need to put all the lining back. Oh wow, you've been working hard on it. That's awesome. And yay for the flower crown. I'm so happy to be seeing the flower crown on some of the frogs in the chat. It's so exciting. Love that for him. Yossi uses Happy in Paradise as a farm to table restaurant. That's cool. I like that idea as well. Where is it? I don't know where it is. That's helpful. That is very helpful having his house there. I do kind of wish I'd put it right along here now. Oh, I'll have a look. Actually, was that the one you put up a build recently and I really loved it, but I can't remember. What was the latest one you put up? trying to decide if I put another. It is the one you posted yesterday. Now, once you said that, I was like, this is starting to sound familiar, actually. It's so good. I loved it, and I loved all the different photos that you put in the little clip. It just sort of showed how much there is in it. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay, just drop something for a second. No, I don't want to pick that up. Dang it, I hit the wrong button. No. No. I wanted to put the wheat field at the back. I thought that might look a bit better. And put that little bush here. Oh, awesome, Kirst. It's made me want to do some as well, which is good because I need to speed run it. ADHD brain to connect it, yeah. It did. I think that's what happened to me. It just took me a second to click. Oh wait, yeah, it's that one. I thought I might put a second wheat field. Bush there, maybe. Anyway, I'll leave it like this for now, just to fill that spot and make it look a little bit overgrown, like he doesn't manage it very well. He's too busy looking after the rest of the cemetery. It's looking a bit too sweet and cute, this cemetery at the moment, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's looking quite, it's not looking spooky. I mean, it doesn't have to look spooky. That's, you know, it might be a nice sweet memorial, not a, yeah. I think I'm just going to repeat the, now I'm starting to think I was going to put down, just repeat these a bit more up to his doorstep, but I'm kind of thinking now it might look cool with the wood that was with this person. Alright, let's do it. The tidiest unkempt cemetery you've seen this afternoon. That's like a compliment that I give one of the dogs. I'll tell Leroy he's the best Leroy that I've ever seen, and insert my address called Leroy. Like, I make it very specific, and so it's not really a compliment, but I say it nicely. I nearly accidentally said my address on stream then. Don't let him hear that. He's asleep. He didn't know I said that. He didn't know my compliments aren't really compliments. Gemini, hi! I'm glad you could pop in briefly. Hope your week's going well. Okay, where are those wood things that I should have just downloaded the other time? Giving yourself a deadline on your birthday in 2 weeks to have it completed. Oh, that sounds awesome! A party, cool. And it's also good timing because Pokemon's coming around then, isn't it? This is so me. I can't save any more codes. I need the space, goes and then saves more codes. It's kind of good sometimes to put in those deadlines with finishing builds, just to like get it done. They are really addictive. I may change to the lighter wood. I'm going to try the darker one first and see how it goes. And I want to save the leaf ones too, but I really shouldn't. I need to be picky. I'm probably going to go back and get them, aren't I? I mean, you know. We all know me. The most beautiful girl on the street, depending on the street. Thanks, Brett and Jermaine. Maybe it's a New Zealand thing to be real specific about compliments. It also kind of reminds me, I mean, I don't really know much about it, but I feel like Sheldon on Big Bang Theory used to like have real qualifying like around who was his best friend for what reason and stuff. It just makes me think of that. I could be wrong. I kind of remember some older show having that. I make sure no one else claims the compliment, yeah. I like this wood. I don't know if it's too long having both there though. You see what I mean? Is that too tall? Should I just go down to the one layer? Should we keep it like that for now? Might keep it like that for now and just see. We can always change it. It's not permanent, Kim. And now that we've got that there, I'll put that black go down again. And we'll see what we think we should do. Having them all different colours does not sit well with me, and I don't know why. I also don't want them in a straight line like that. I am gonna, you know, randomise them a little bit. But what do you think? I'll open up the camera so we can look kind of a little bit more like that. What do you think we should go with? Just black and grey, just black and mossy, just grey and mossy, just all three. I can't decide. I need help. It's a tough decision. I am liking the black now. Just the grey and the mossy, put the black in the middle. That could work. Because the thing is, even if I do redesign his house, I'm going to keep it black. So, yeah. It does need to be in a different order. They don't look right like that. But, yeah. And I'll probably put them kind of, yeah, straight line, but I'm not quite sure how I'll put them. We can probably fit more than just the three as well. Like, I can do a few if I do it in different rows. That's looking better already, isn't it? And I can probably fit another one here and maybe another one around here somewhere. I think I've got them all in my pockets, so I'll just customize a couple. Almost put some purple hyacinths around to match his windows. Prefer the black to match his house. Yeah, and that's a good idea about the purple hyacinths. We can always put another Zen one somewhere show. Are there any stone statues or art that can double as grave markers? I think that would work really cool if I had the space to put that fencing around it, because then it could look like one of those rich family plots where they all, you know, go on the same plot. Just making a couple of different colours. Oh, that one's already black. Well, that's handy. So if I put like another mossy one here. This may look terrible, but I'm going to try it anyway. Did I make that mossy? Yes, I did. Oh, come on, you can rotate. I'm turning it the wrong way and it seemed to be doing it. That's odd. I don't want it that close. I thought maybe if I do it like that, and then I can put another black one here. Not that way. But yeah, I'd only want to do a statue really if I could like fit like that fencing around it, and we don't really have the room, do we? That's looking too crowded now. What have I done? The fake berry with the shovel. I do love that. See, the thing is, normally they're all in a really even row in a cemetery, but it's kind of not really working if I do that, is it? Oh wait, I'm too far. That's a bit better, isn't it? I'm gonna leave them like that for now and then maybe move stuff around once I've placed more and if I can see that something's not working, or you know what I mean? I think, yeah. Now I did have, actually no, it was custom designs we grabbed. I think there were a couple that I did want to put in here that are kid-core-ish or brightly coloured, just to continue the theme a little bit. Like I was thinking the ghost and the bat, but now that we've done this, I don't know if they'll fit into what we've done. Like I don't know if a little ghost is gonna, you know, like that just kind of contrasts with what we've done already. Same with the bat, it's not going to work. Can use some of the flowers maybe. Nah, that looks really wrong. I mean, not really wrong, but just... I'm just going to see if any more flowers have grown overnight. I have, but it's not the ones I want. We've got heaps of growth, I think because it was raining on the day before. Like, there could have been another black rose in that spot. That would have been handy. Look at them hanging out together, cute. A lot of flowers who died, there's someone important. Someone who apparently makes good fertilizer. Could do a pumpkin patch in front with some of the Halloween pumpkin items and hay beds. Yeah, that could work. Definitely. And I wonder if I put one of those stones in that other gap that we've got. I would do a statue, but I think we need more room about it if I'm going to do that. 300 warrior statues, yeah, that's what I want to do. So I could put the, where is it? Stone tablet. Somewhere. I don't know, that's not what it's for, and I wonder what it actually says on there. Does anyone know what they say on there? I wish it told you if you interacted with it, that would be handy. Probably not that actually. I'm gonna try the stone. You know what? I'm starting to feel like this little part of the graveyard, I might have to come back to it another day and kind of look at it with fresh eyes, because it's just not, like, I'm going to put benches here and do a little resting area, and this I think I need to come back to another day with fresh eyes and think it, you know. I kind of, my brain works like that, where I just kind of need to step away from a build and then come back to it, and I can figure out what's missing or how to make it look better. But staying in it and trying to force myself to figure it out often doesn't work. Does that make sense? I think I need to go work on a different space and figure something else out. Yeah, it's just not, yeah, it's kind of like, when I do that, I often come back and it's like, oh, of course, why am I doing this? The other thing would work better. Yeah, it's and then look at it with fresh eyes. Biscuit's house. I was wondering whose house it was. All this time I went and grabbed that DIY table from the other side of the island. There was one here the whole time. Alright, so now the other space I was thinking about starting to look at today was the sort of, I'm trying to think of the way to put it, starting the city road next to resident services, carrying on from the car park we did. Yeah, I was thinking of, I'm gonna have to get rid of a bit of this but kind of carrying a road on down here, have it go down here, and then just leave it there for now. But you know, try and I'll put a crossing in probably about here with the crossing lights, just to make it feel a bit more city-like. And we're going to keep adding to it, like it's not just going to be roads, but I just wanted to put that base down today while we were you know, while I was in here. Oh gosh, that's my first waterscaping. I hadn't even got the nook miles for it yet. There we go. Whipped away pioneer. I'll fix the shape of the river another time. I definitely want to make it smaller anyway, so this is fine. Not like the dog in the fire in his house. This is fine. It is actually fine. Alright, let's do it. No, not waterscaping, Kim. I'm so not used to having all of the paths unlocked that it's weird coming in here and seeing all of them. Alright, we will have that turn about here. Right. I think so. And it means we can put like trees and flowers in between the road. I'll just keep on with this, what I'm doing, and see how it looks. I really love this road. I love the little colourful spots in the, like on the edge that just fits, you know, if we're going to be doing kid call, we'll fit that so well. See you, Mel. Thanks for joining us. And good luck on getting 3 stars. I'm just going to chop that cherry tree down. I was going to keep it because it's not a native fruit, but yeah. Sometimes it's easier just to get rid of them. Oh, I can see a blue windflowers growing up the back there. Hey, Shades of Blue, how are you doing? Are you feeling better? I think along here I'm going to put some sort of like barrier to make it feel like the sort of rivers cut off from the city, if that makes sense, to protect it. Feeling better, still stuffy runny nose. Well, that's good that you're heading in the right direction. I need the inside corner. It's that one. Is that going to be too thin to do a road? Like, because if that is too thin, comparing it to this one, it's like width here. Too thin. I guess I can bring it flush against the fence, but I really wanted to have some flowers in there. Oh no, that'll work. That'll work. It's fine. That's all good. Yeah, that actually looks fine. I was worried that it would look, I don't know, not right, but I'm happy with that. And I might bring it out a little, I don't know actually. I'll just fill in this middle bit before I make that. That's going to be annoying. If it's too wide like that, I can't put road markings down because they won't be in the middle. You'll see what I mean, like, it's either going to be like this or like this. That means it has to be 3 wide. In a week and a half is the next time I'm doing another dream address stream. It means it's going to have to be really wide, right? Like even wider than it is now. That's alright. I hope this, yeah. I don't want to make it that wide, but I kind of have to in order for the road to work. I have seen ones where the like line is slightly off to one side to make it fit a bit better, but yeah, never mind. I still really like this path, so I think it'll work out fine. Oh, 23 likes, thank you. Yay. Oh, seeing that command pop up reminds me I need to update my throne wish list. That can be added to my to-do list. I'm starting to get hungry. It's only 2. This happens every stream about this time, right? Like 10 past 2. It's currently 2:07 in the afternoon, and I start to get hungry. I had a decent lunch too. I had chicken katsu, so it's not like I didn't eat. I think because this is a little bit slimmer and we've got like, I don't want to widen it because I'm happy with how it's sitting. I think I'll just start the road markings on this part of the road. It's really wide though, isn't it? That's fine, Kim. It'll work. It'll be fine, maybe. Streaming is hungry business, apparently. It's just this last week or so, about this time of day, maybe I'm not having big enough lunches. Like, I mean, sure I had a decent lunch, but it wasn't like, yeah. And I have found that if I have a decent sized lunch, I have more energy in the afternoon. Yeah, do you see what I mean now? I couldn't have done like road markings. Those are way too close. I'm gonna I might try just a plain one in between each to space it out a bit. Yeah, that's heaps better. Heaps better. It just looked like, I don't know, some weird new road marking that I didn't know what it meant. Oh, he's chasing another bug. He's loving it, right? Groucho's just loving the bugs today. So I won't carry on that fencing the whole way around. That was just for the car park. I do want to do other things, if that makes sense, like bushes and plants and trees and benches for people to sit on. And I'm just going to I was going to add a little bit of a space for some greenery between the fence and the side of the road, but I'm not going to do that now. This one, isn't it? No, it's not. It's the bottom left one. My brain always struggles to remember which one it is. There's one sharp turn, no one at the graveyards is so packed. It's because I can't fit. So this particular road does have diagonals as well and that sort of thing, but I don't have enough space in the custom code, so I just had to go with what I've got. The villagers drive on the left. They're gonna drive on the left. That's what I do, so you know. I'm so used to driving on the left that when we're in the US, Aaron drives for us. It's too much for my brain to change, like, you know. So along here, I'm going to put a crossing. It's right in the middle. Groucho's finally stopped chasing bugs and now he's just staring at a tree. Good on him, having a rest. Hard work running around chasing bugs. And Biff's also stopped working out. He's fishing. Good on him. We will put in a pavement, but I'm going to put a flower in a couple of places just to mix it up. Some disagreement about what side of the road they should drive on. Yeah, there will be. I hope so. No. I mean, if I'd put this island in the northern hemisphere, I may have put them on the other side, but we've got a southern hemisphere island this time. What else did I have? I have got a star and a smiley face. Let's put a smiley face next to this flower. Actually, it would be kind of cool if we did like a pattern, right? Maybe. I'll try it. with the star and the smiley face and the flower. Probably not the bread because it's not as obvious what it is. 1, 2, 3. Ooh. Just get rid of that. 2, 3. Oh, 1. Flower. I nearly put another smiley, just put smiley faces in the gaps. Okay. Alright, now we will put right here in these two parts the crossing. Where's the crossing? Okay, just saying crossing then reminded me of a TV show when I was little that I used to watch and had all the dolls from. I'm hoping someone else in the chat remembers it. Did anyone else watch Swan's Crossing? Does anyone know what I'm talking about with Swan's Crossing? It was Sarah Michelle Gellar was in it. I remember that much. I can't remember who else the rest of the cast was. And I had all the dolls. Don't think you know that one. It didn't last for very long, but I was obsessed with the toys from it. It was, I can't remember who else was in it. Create a prequel to Animal Crossing with Swan's Crossing. I can't even, oh no, Kim. I can't even remember what happens in the show. I think they all go to the same school, and I remember there was JT who was a baseball player, and I only remember that because I had JT's doll, and there was one called Kelly with a C, C-A-L-L-I-E. I only remember these details because of the toys. Like, yeah, I wouldn't remember them otherwise. I hope someone remembers it. Oh, that's the wrong one. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to pause for a second and grab a picture of Swan's Crossing and just see if anyone. Yeah, it was a soap. It only ran for one season in 1992, and it was a soap, and it was I had Brittany Daniel in it. Wow. Okay, and like. I barely remember anything about the show. I just remember the characters because I had the dolls. Where is a random picture that I can find to put in the chat? I'd like to put on the screen. That one. Okay, yeah. This is how corny it looked. So early 90s. So early 90s. Where is it? Yeah. Oh, it helps if I actually go in and image. It's definitely worth showing. It's that yeah. It's so 90s. Look at them. Look at them. I don't even remember much of what the show's about, but yeah, so you've got Sarah Michelle Gellar. Is Brittany Daniel in that? No, she's not in that picture. Yeah. It was pretty, like, corny. But the fact that it only ran for one season, and yet they had dolls from it, and I've still got my dolls from it downstairs in storage. I couldn't get rid of them. I was too attached to them. But yeah, the peak 90s, the 90s hair and the, like, clothing, it's amazing, right? So 1992. I don't know if I recognise any of the other actors in that shot, like, as still being... So the one next to Sarah Michelle Gellar with the curly hair, I remember that's Kelly. And the dude on the left, I think, is JT, if I remember correctly. But yeah, that's Swan's Crossing. Just a bit of my childhood there. So 90s, right? Thought it would last at least 3 seasons with actual swans, yeah. The punch bowl was the star. It was, I wonder if it was trying to be a bit more of a serious version of like Saved by the Bell and that sort of thing. I really can't remember though, but yeah, it was pretty damn corny. This song, I just had to have a look up because I was like, I don't recognise this song. It's quite beachy. It's called Smoothie Shack. That is the perfect name for the song. I think it was the town's name, Swans Crossing. I'm gonna find a clip and put it in the Discord after this. I have to now. The dolls were they were like they were a lot smaller than say Barbies. They were quite little, but they brought out furniture and they had a motorbike for them. I think it was Kelly rode a motorbike. Yeah. And being that it was the 90s, the dolls were only $2 each. So being that my pocket money when I was 7 was $2 a week in 1992, it was nicely affordable for me. I mean, I got some for like birthday and Christmas presents as well, but yeah. I don't know how to do the corner of this road. Like the marking down the middle, the road markings. Maybe should have done the ones that are going horizontally a different, like started them at a different spot. I may move them over, I'm sorry. It's my first time using this road, so I'm trying to figure it out as I go. And I think because it doesn't look right with just that gap in the corner, does it? Because we've still got all of this outline to put there. So I think I'm sorry. I think I'm going to put in different. It's my first time using this road. It makes it sound like I shouldn't be driving, right? I'm not a road hazard. Yeah, that's what people say when they end up lost. Well, I hope I don't get lost on this tiny... See, that's already better now putting it like that. That's way better. And it also will fill this space that we've got on this side as well a tiny bit. It was American, so yeah, because it was American, and the main cast member was Sarah Michelle Gellar, who, you know, was Buffy and stuff, so I only really remember it because of the toys. I should grab a picture. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it now. I'm distracted about Swans Crossing. Swans Crossing toys. Gotta show you them. I mean, these are peak 1992 when you see these toys. You can see why I would have been obsessed with them. Oh my gosh, looking at these pictures is just making me go, ah, oh, Swans Crossing. Is that really blurry? Nope, that one's good. I will save that image and put it in there. And yeah, being that they were $2 each, perfect for a kid to buy. I'll show you the boxes as well. Such a wormhole for me to go on. It's been a while since I've gotten distracted this much. Everyone's like, just hurry up with the build, Kim. Where is it? So this is the doll. Whoa, okay, that's huge. This was the dolls. I can get them all to fit on the screen. I had most of them. I did not have those two guys, but I definitely had those two girls. Look at those boots. I mean, those thigh-high boots. Why would you not want them with those thigh-high boots? Like, that is style. And I'll show you the boxes they came in too. I can't see chat right now, so I'll look in a second. This one. Yeah, and they came like this. So that, I mean, it's probably a bit small to see. They had like heaps of different ones. I had all three of those. And I had the two girls in that other one. But I only ever managed to find one of the guys. Boots with bows. Even the dolls are so 90s. Yes. It's so, like, I mean, the fact that I could buy these myself as a 7-year-old, I had to. Adding the complete series DVD on the throne list. I wonder if it's even on DVD. The fact it only lasted for one season. But I mean, you know, if I If I find it, I will. But yeah, they're amazing. I'm definitely gonna, I think there are some of the episodes are up on YouTube, so I'm gonna, when I googled before I saw them, so I will try and find one to share on Discord. And so you can see what it was like. I don't even remember what the theme was like. Hopefully if I hear it, I'll be like, oh yeah, heck yeah. I think it came at the right time as well for me, because Gem and the Holograms was over and like there weren't any other sort of cool movies with toys attached, you know? I mean TV shows. I mean, you know, I was obsessed with Gem. Come on, I mean. And I only had one or two of the dolls of Gem and the Holograms because they were out a couple of years before I was old enough to watch it. Like they came out in the late 80s, the dolls. And by the time I was old enough to want them, they were, you know, not for sale anymore. But I did have a neighbour who had the entire collection. So I used to, when we went to their house, I would just spend the entire time playing with their Gem and the Hologram dolls. I did have the Barbie and the Rockers Barbie though. I think nobody's the same age as me, so they don't probably like what? Like either you're all either like a couple of years older, so you know, or younger, and like what the heck are you talking about, Kim? So I'm happy with this road now, it's going down, but this corner just seems so big and empty, right? But I've put it in the right place. I don't know. I'm really liking these on the side here. I think it looks really cool. Oh, that's a good idea, a straight lamp or a car. I've got the crossing lights to go with this, so I'll put those down afterwards. We'll put a car. Yeah, I think a car's gonna be a good idea. I think I've got some more. Is there a code that you want, Darren? The exact lip speakers ad, yes. Yes. Okay. I'm quite happy with this so far. I'm pleased with how it's going. I have never really done a, oh no, actually that's a lie. I was about to say I've never really done a wide road next to resident services, but then I remembered on my main island, it's, yeah. On my main island I have a wide road next to it. It doesn't look like this though. I'll go get the crossing things out of storage in a sec. We'll see how they look. I have to start thinking about terraforming. I have a real tendency, I don't know if you've noticed it, to not do heaps of terraforming. I like having flat open areas to, you know, navigate and stuff, but I do want to do something interesting with terraforming on this island. I just don't know what. I'll have to think about it. Okay, where are the crossing lights? There they are. Is there anything else I want to grab while I'm in here? Oh, a car. Have I got a car in here? Well, I'm keeping that mini car. The luxury car's kind of big. Oh, my pockets are full. You want to experiment more with terraforming? Yeah, it's not that I'm slag. I just kind of am often happy without doing all fancy terraforming, and it can look really cool, but I don't know, I quite like having open spaces. I'll put something underneath that one soon, I'll move it slightly, but it's just there for now. Oh, what are they chatting about? Buongiorno, Kimber. Oh, they're not telling me. I'm finding that more often recently, that like I'll see two villagers chatting and I try and ask them what they're up to and they just kind of like move on. I wonder if it's because I'm not close enough friends with them yet. Why have I got the campsite sign in my pockets? I don't know. But yeah, I wonder if it's because I don't know them well enough yet. Excuse me, Eugene. I mean, good to see you, mate, but off the road. Kind of tempted to swap sides for those in a real overthinking way. I also wish that they wouldn't go, I wish they could put it on that bit, you know, not on the lines. They got so distracted by my outfits they forget what they're saying. That's it. We'll say it's that. I like that. I like how they don't match. One's suddenly saying no crossing, the other one says you can cross. Maybe it's a one-way crossing and you have to like wait for the right moment for your side to be able to cross. Alright, let's put a car facing this way. I wonder how many people who don't know me will visit this island stream address and be like, oh, did I not grab one? Oh, that's right, we're in our space. We'll visit it and be like, why are they on the wrong side of the road? We drive on the right side? It's like, yeah, maybe you do. Got so many pants in my store. Oh, I picked them up earlier on. I forgot to. Yeah, is that going to be too wide for the road? That's the question. This car might be too wide and it might like, you know. Oh no, we're fine. I just need to turn it around. Man, they did that turn real well if they're that far back. Bring it down a tiny bit more. Yeah, that fits that corner. Now what else should I do before we finish today? I want to add a bit more behind here, the waterscaping. I want to bring the river back a little bit. I do want to keep a river there, but I want to bring it further north. This means north apparently. So that I can put like a, not a fence, but like a barrier of some sort between the road and the water. I'm so tempted to put this along here and have a barrier and then have some more grass between the water and the road and put like rubbish bags and stuff, like someone's dumped their rubbish. So this song is by Streambeats and it is called, I need to set that up by the way, you've reminded me I need to set that command. It is called Lavender Tower and it's by Harris Heller who does Streambeats. I'll put the name in the chat so you know it's. But yeah, I should share the specific playlist that I use. It's a Streambeats made one and all the songs are by them. There's some really good ones on this playlist. I did use Demon Gummies for a while, but I went back to Streambeats. I just find them a bit more, there's a bit more variety and it's just, I mean, I think I mentioned this before, it just kind of keeps me in a, I don't know, better mood and awake and alert kind of longer. So I will put a couple more of bits along here too, and then I'll do what I'm trying to do. I do love how Groucho's just been like lurking near us all afternoon. Wherever we go, he's around conveniently picking fruit or chasing bugs exactly where we are. So I was thinking this fence along the back, I'm going to try it and I might change the colour. But that one, and I don't have any like rubbish bags yet, but I want to put rubbish bags there behind it. I will put some paving around first though. This is one of those songs that plays much louder than the rest and I don't know why. Like, come on Spotify, I've put the thing on where you're supposed to auto fix the levels. I'm trying to decide Friday's stream what we're going to do. I can't decide. We can continue to work on Mishmosh, or I could play Coral Island, which I have been playing off stream and I am in love with. We could do a mixture of both, or I could play something else, like we haven't played The Sims for a while, or we could even pop into Dreamlight Valley or Ooblets. Yeah, or we could just work on this island. Or the other thing I've been thinking I need to do sometime is I want to finish the museum on my main island, so that's another option. Or we could do Happy in Paradise because I need to do some for this one. Yeah, does anyone have any like preferences out of those, or shall I do a poll? Let's do a poll. It might not necessarily be Coral Island or Happy in Paradise. Yeah, whatever wins this poll, it might not end up being what we do, but it'll help me make the decision better, I think. There we go, poll. What should we do next stream? Work on Mishmosh. I'm glad I've stopped saying mochi all the time when I mean Mishmosh. Coral Island, Happy in Paradise, or work on museum. There we go. Yeah, I think I'll probably play Coral Island. I was hoping to do it on a nighttime stream, but I think I've mentioned I'm still so tired at the moment, and I just don't have the energy for nighttime streams yet. Like I've been doing I did do 1 or 2 impromptu ones, and they are really fun, but it's just like I can't book them in advance because I'm just not ready yet. I definitely need to change the colour of these fences. I think it's something that Harv needs to change the colour of. Am I right? Does anyone know? Your third Coral Island. I think it's going to be the one that I play, and yeah, it's so good. It's just like, and for someone who's played a lot of Stardew Valley, it's just like destroys it. Hey Meg, how are you? We're just talking about Coral Island. It's just, I don't know, there's so much in it. The town is just huge. And the people in that town are pretty darn good looking as well. But this just feels less stressful than Stardew Valley. Like when you start Stardew Valley, I don't know if anyone else feels this, but it's quite stressful because you've only got a little bit of energy, and you usually have to go to bed really early because you are knackered very quickly. Yeah, I think it might be a half one. But like Coral Island's just way more relaxed. You're doing similar things, but it's way more relaxed in that way, and you can get a lot more done in the day. Maybe there was a reason why you voted Coral Island, for the good looking townspeople. Yeah, we definitely need to change the colour of this fence, but I think I definitely want to put that along there and put some trash along here. I'm just going to look up how to customise the colours. I'm pretty sure it's a half one. Oh, the thing is that it's bringing up all the stuff about the actual fences rather than, and how to change the colours of those, not this particular item. I think I'm just going to have to get Harve to do it, but I have to unlock Harve first. That's all good, I can do that before next stream. Because yeah, I think that's the way to do it, isn't it? But definitely a different colour. I might just see if I've unlocked any of the other colours and we can just order some. Maybe? How's that poll coming along? It's 80% for Coral Island and 1 vote for, and 20% for Happy on Paradise. I think it's going to be Coral Island, isn't it? That's Leroy voting for Coral Island just then. I hope I've got the other fence unlocked, but I don't think I do. The other fence colours, I don't think so. Yeah, see, I've only got the damaged version. What do I have in here today? I always forget to look in here and buy stuff, and it can be quite helpful, like the music and things. Oh, I don't have any of those. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. I think in my other island, I've still got the ones in storage from last year. I can't believe in like a week and a half it's going to be, or just under 2 weeks, it'll be a year since the 2.0 update. That's just, yeah. That was such a fun time. And man, like I started my channel that week and I got like, not straight away, but December and January, it just went wild. And that's what made me want to stream. Now, what else should I do before we end things today? Do some weed pull. Oh, okay, we're apparently picking that up as well. I'm going to pull some weeds for now. It definitely seems like we're going to be playing Coral Island on the next stream. The weeds just take over so quickly, don't they? I think I may end the stream soonish, not quite yet, but I might just have a look. It's been a while since we've raided somebody. I think, what? Stream Elements, what are you doing? Look at all those commands, like the things Stream Elements just put in the chat, and then said bot running. We know you're running. You've been here the whole time, mate. It's just out of weird now. It just does its own thing, right? Oh, actually, Berry Carrot is playing Coral Island. Shall we go head over there? Stream Elements is having a moment, yeah. I think we should maybe raid Berry because I haven't been able to for a long time because I'm usually like just timing hasn't worked. I'm just gonna see if I can do a redirect after the stream finishes. Yay, it is working. Okay. You're over there as well. I was gonna say I have a feeling you're over there too. Attention-seeking behaviour from Stream Elements. You know what? I'm gonna end things there. I think we should go and watch Berry play Coral Island, and it'll be a little taster for my next stream because that game is so fun. And I want to go over there. So thank you so much for everyone for being here. The redirect will automatically take us to the stream, but I'll also just copy the link and put it in the chat for anyone that the redirect doesn't work for. Thank you so much for being here. It's been a lot of fun. I've got a new video coming out tomorrow, so keep an eye out and stay fresh, cheese bags. I'll see you over at Berry Cute's stream. Bye.